How the fuck didn't I see any of this coming? I used to think I was pretty observant, that I was totally in tune with the vibes of the universe and on my way to being my best self. No, I wasn't, like, really happy or anything. Actually, in retrospect, I was pretty fucking depressed.
Sounds like the president's here.
The president?
Yes. You know, because of the name.
You know, a joke's not funny if you have to explain it.
Ouch.
Hi, Reagan. Hi, Kennedy. Hi, Liza. I'll be back in time for dinner.
Okay, your girls have fun. Oops. Forgot your butterfly net.
Thanks, Dad. We won't need those. We're gonna draw pictures of the mean girls at school, but make them fat and bald. Yeah, we won't need these.
Okay. No problem. Be home for dinner.
Yeah. Your dad is weird, Liza. Did you know he calls you guys the presidents? What? Why? Probably old person humor. I mean, he is like really old. He's probably 30.
When you're getting like 1,000 likes online just for posting a picture of your breakfast, you must be doing something right, you know? Sometimes it's tough to care about much else. Not that that matters now, I guess.
Okay, everyone. Switch to the pose.
God, Kennedy, I told you need to work on your core. Isn't that right, Yogi Matthias?
Yeah, be more like Kennedy.
I'm Reagan, she's Kennedy.
Right, be more like Reagan. Okay, everyone, switch to the baby whatever pose, or you know, just lay there, chill out. I'm peacing out. Namaste.
Okay, now you're just showing off.
I think she's stuck. Shut the hell up and help me.
All my favorite socks are getting holes in them. All my favorite people got a load on them. But I heard that you feel better, better than ever. All my jeans and hoodies smell like parliaments. All I wanna do is skate back to your bed. 'Cause I heard that you got better, better than ever, than ever. It's not to say that I'm unfunctional, or that I haven't been succeeding. But on the hushed and quiet sadness, when I wanted to be screaming, all the things I used to do are boring now.
Our yoga teacher is totally into you, Reagan.
I know, right?
You guys should totally fuck.
I already have. What's going on with you, Liza?
What? Nothing.
I think your chakras are out of sync.
Hun, remember, we don't believe that shit outside of class.
Right.
I've been thinking a lot about life since Dad died.
It's normal for people to get depressed around the holidays.
You're not gonna off yourself or something, are you?
What? No. I'm turning 30 next year.
Ew.
You're the same age. Are you both where you thought you'd be this age? I keep wondering if Dad would be proud.
Look around you. We live like a fucking Instagram picture.
Like with one of those classy filters, not the hoary pink ones.
Kennedy's right. Save that shit for Coachella.
So you're both happy with how things are?
I work as a media professional at an underground yet trendy network. Kennedy inherited all that money from her grandparents and uses it to find her bliss. And you're making money off your artisan facial scrubs. We're basically the cast out of a cheesy romantic comedy. What's not to be happy about?
Just feels like there should be more.
What more is there? We've got money, and we look hot as hell.
Kennedy's right. You're looking fantastic. Like usually, you're a pretty solid 7, but lately, you've been a total 8. Mark doesn't know what he's missing.
Ugh, I broke up with him. Can you please stop pushing the whole Mark thing on me?
Look, if you're down about life for who knows what reasons, change things.
Yeah, just like the time I got fat. I hated myself so much. I went on a cleanse
When were you ever fat?
last week.
If you're feeling depressed, just give your mom a call. That's what I always do.
Yeah, like we used to have a really bad relationship, but now we have a great relationship.
Your parents took off to China when they got their inheritance.
Distance makes the heart grow fonder.
I can't just call my mom.
Ugh, don't be a pussy.
Kendall, my mom left my dad and I 20 years ago.
Why is this the first time you've told us this?
Isn't.
I don't think my mom's coming back, you guys. Stop playing the past and grab some pine cones. Nerd.
Why are you so bummed out?
My mom left my dad and I 10 years ago today.
Hey man, I got a keg.
Oh my god.
Oh no, she's gonna puke after this. Kennedy, no! It's all hard!
Thank you so much for inviting me out so I wouldn't have to sit at home and feel sorry for myself.
Why?
Because of that haircut? I'm just kidding. You're so beautiful.
Okay. Alternate plan. Change your mindset.
What do you mean?
Think positive, shit like that.
Yeah, you know, like the stuff Cameron Diaz talks about to sell books.
I should probably go.
That's right. Go have your identity crisis somewhere else. Kennedy and I are gonna go to the mall to throw things at poor people.
What?
We're gonna go to the mall. Bye.
I think I got something.
Well, it looks like a big one. Reel it in. Hard. Maybe Mom can use this as a mask.
You, Dad.
Holy shit!
Liza!
Hello?
Liza! Oh my god! I'm so glad you're safe.
Are you okay?
Yes, but we have to act fast.
Norma, it's Victoria. We never get real blizzards here.
What? No! What are you talking about? Haven't you been following the news?
I get BuzzFeed alerts on my
Oh
phone.
my god, hun. Okay, I don't want to alarm you then, but something strange is happening. I've been reading RT, and judge all you want, but I'm getting the hell out of Dodge before shit hits the fan. And I'd say you have a few days, tops. Anywho, you've been a great neighbor to me, so consider this your courtesy warning.
The doctor won't give me Adderall.
fun with the presidents?
Yeah, you had a good time. Why are you all sweating?
I was just getting in some reps. Gotta stay in shape if I'm gonna be a kept man.
About that, you really need to get a job.
I know, you don't want me to get all lazy. But Liza, once your foot powder,
Salt scrubs.
once your salt scrubs start making some bank, there'll hardly be any reason for either of us to keep working. We can just sit back and relax.
But then what?
And then, I'll make you feel like a queen.
I should probably have a shower though. You know, just finishing yoga and all.
I'll join you.
Maybe next time. Do you ever feel like we're just going through the motions and nothing really matters?
Not exactly where I thought this conversation would be going.
I've been thinking a lot about life lately and everything feels so flat.
You certainly don't.
I'm serious. Ever since Dad died 6 months ago, I can't help but think that my life could have turned out differently.
You think your life is so rough? We just celebrated Christmas. It's the happiest time of the year.
You left me alone here while you went to a cabin with your friends.
Irregardless. Look how far you've come. Look at your house, your clothes, your hot friends. Me. Your dad would want you to cheer up.
No, I understand what you mean. I can't shake this feeling.
Regina's right.
Excuse me?
We're gonna get through this. I'll buy you one of those, or you'll buy one of those happy lights with the vitamin D, whatever you need. We're gonna fix your head. You're far too pretty to have so many problems.
Thanks. Vitamin D for mental, bone, and dental health. Oh. Oh. It's not that bad, is it? I can't get it fixed till the dentist reopens in January.
God, you're hideous. We're gonna have to get you a Hannibal Lecter mask or something. So why are you taking vitamin D now? Trying to have a baby or something?
What? God, no. That's folic acid, not vitamin D.
Nerd.
No, I've been feeling kind of lousy lately, and Dylan thought it might help.
You're taking medical advice from Dylan.
He's smarter than he lets on.
I once saw him trying to boil water on the stove.
So,
The kettle plugs in.
well, he cares about me.
Here's about that tight ass of yours.
Can we not do this today?
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to look out for you. And I don't trust Dylan, and you know it.
He was there for me after Dad died.
Pretty sure that's the definition of daddy issues.
Okay, after Dad died and Mark left.
You can't hate Mark forever.
He went to Europe and left me alone.
You told him you wanted a break to find yourself. Your dad died shortly after he left the country. What did you expect him just to come back?
Sorta.
We've got to get you out of this slump. It's really unattractive, and honestly, you're bringing me down too.
Sorry. I know you've always been there for me, Regan. But it's just tough sometimes. You know, I'm basically an orphan.
Don't get all sad on me now. Look, it's a new year coming up. New year, new you, and all that stuff. You should have a party.
Wait, what? With everything going on, I hadn't even thought of that. There's no time to plan anything, though.
2 days is more than enough time. You know, if we invite people, they'll show up. Plus, I need an excuse to let off some steam.
Is work getting to you?
God, no. I've been unintentionally clean for about a month now, and it's boring as fuck. Maybe that's what you need.
What, blow?
Wow, hun, not where I was going. You get overly excited with more than 2 coffees.
Oh my god, we totally have to plan this road trip. It's gonna be the tits. The tits, Kennedy.
You're scaring Kennedy.
Sorry. I have so many ideas.
I meant weed.
You know the only time that I took drugs was that time before the home show, when that strange man outside sold me mushrooms and I thought he meant truffles.
Your Pinterest wall went crazy after that. Listen, if being sober is that important to you, then that's fine. You should still throw a party though. Kennedy agrees.
Have you been stealth texting her this whole time?
You know damn well I have been.
Where is Kennedy anyway?
I didn't ask. She has a life outside of our group, you know. Here, pass me your phone.
Wait, why?
Because I'm gonna create an event for your party. This way it's official and you won't be able to bail.
Give me my phone back, Reagan.
Oh, God, you're so impatient. There, December 31st. We're gonna party at your place.
You didn't just invite everyone, did you?
Only a few fun people. Mainly ones that I think will help with your positivity healing or whatever. Guess you'll find out at the party.
Or I could check the invite list.
But you won't. Ugh. My brother is texting me. He's so freaking weird. Something about power outage in Malaysia. Like I even care. I've never even been to China.
Malaysia isn't in China.
Anyways, I gotta go. Gotta go meet a client at work.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for the tea. It's weird that that other place closed down.
Probably went out of the country or something. You know how temporary those foreign workers are. And no, that's not racist.
I took your advice, and I'm meeting with a rep in January. A big store wants to carry my line.
Aren't you glad you listened to me?
Oh, are you going to help me set up this party?
God, no. I curated the guest list. That's the hardest part.
Finally. Hello.
Oh, that's a rude way to greet your guests.
Rich is just frazzled from planning the party. Liza, so good to see you.
Yeah, so good to see you too. Can I grab your jacket?
Yes, thank you. Let's go open this wine.
Looks like you got more guests.
Oh, thank God.
So your neighbor's acting really weird.
Norma?
No, some old guy. Keeps pacing around with his arms out.
Pretty sure he tried to grope me too.
What the fuck? That's really uncool.
Anyways, we brought you some booze. The wine's yours.
Thank you.
Reagan told me about your vitamins, so I bought you this.
What? Why?
Because you're so pregnant, it explains everything. The moodiness, the mommy issues, the weight gain.
Excuse me? I'm really not pregnant.
Oh, I get it. You're not pregnant tonight, so you can party. Smart girl. We taught you well.
You know how she gets when she gets an idea about something.
Let's go grab a drink.
Nice spread.
This music fucking sucks. It's making my ear brains hurt.
What's wrong with it? It's mellow, unoffensive, and I'm pretty sure these guys are local. Fine. I'll disconnect the Bluetooth. There you are, Kenny G.
See? This is party music.
As the hostess of this party, I should probably stay sober, as somebody might need a ride home.
For fuck's sake, Liza, chill out. This party's for you. Look, if you're worried about your guests, I will stay sober.
Really?
No, that's what Uber's for.
Fine.
Think of the baby!
Do you know who those two are?
No, they're from your friends list.
I don't think they are, though.
Probably work connections. You know how bad you are with faces.
It's true. I guess this is what I get for making the party an open invite.
You live, you learn, right? Anyway, I've got to make a call. Work stuff.
Hey girl, relax. Reagan told me about your stress. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah, I'm okay.
Uncle
Thanks,
Charles is
though.
gonna hook you up tonight.
Oh,
He got into the edibles better than I
Super
did.
high.
hi.
Happy New Year, Reagan.
Oh,
Thanks.
it's great.
What? None of you have ever done that before? I think you're all damn liars.
Never have I ever ate at poulet fromage. Not to brag or anything.
This is just so perfect. I was hoping we could all sit around and support one another tonight.
What?
I came here to drink, not talk.
Then what's going on?
Oh, we're playing Never Have I Ever, like back in high school.
But that was like a decade ago, and I didn't think we were having that kind of party.
What, a fun one?
It's Liza's party, and she can cry if she wants to. Nobody?
Never have I ever taken a shot through my nose.
Woo! Did you just waterboard yourself?
Okay, honey, real talk. You're gonna have to stop being such a buzzkill.
An elderly lady just literally inhaled her drink in my living room.
Sounds like a party.
She could drown.
Okay, look, I've invited a lot of people to this party and you're totally killing the vibe. People are gonna start thinking that you're cray-cray. or at the very least, a single cray.
You say that? But I think they're starting to embrace my idea.
Okay. If we're gonna get real here, there's something I need to get off my chest. I had a DUI last year. Well, 2 if you count the one on the scooter. I used to be able to enjoy a craft beer or 2, but then I got a taste of scotch, and a taste turned into a glass, and just...
I'm so proud of you guys for opening up. Okay, my turn.
How long have you had that with you?
Shit, were we supposed to prepare something?
I can't come to terms with the loss of my dad, and there's an emptiness that swells up inside of me every single day.
I am so tired of being the last one to get served when we go out for drinks. I know that Regs is a total 9 and Liza has been upgraded to an 8, but us 7s need love too, you know?
Kennedy?
Also tired of being interrupted. Wow, this feels really good.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's quite on the same page as your friend's crippling depression and the other guy's alcoholism.
Sometimes I drive really fast and then close my eyes.
No one cares.
Okay, who wants a drink?
Irresponsible, pregnant people.
Hey, stranger.
Jesus, Mark?
Well, I've been gone for 6 months, so I know it's not mine.
Oh, no, I'm not pregnant.
Yeah, no, I know. Just Kennedy being Kennedy.
Yeah, she has a way with people. What are you doing here?
What do you mean? You invited me.
Reagan invited you.
Reagan? Huh.
Yeah, for some unknown reason I let her be in charge of the invites.
That was brave.
So, you're back?
Yeah, for a while anyway.
So you're just gonna take off again?
Hold your roll, Liza. You broke up with me.
Well, you didn't need to leave the continent.
Couldn't even bear being near you in the same city. So I went to Europe.
Your timing was shit.
Look, I know. I heard what happened to your dad once I was already there. I couldn't just fly home, though. Do you know how much a ticket costs?
I could have paid for you.
Hey, my man, I haven't seen you in ages. Let's have a drink.
And that's how I found that aqua aerobics is surprisingly inclusive.
You're so insightful.
Oh, that's a party.
You invited Mark?
Yeah, so?
You invited my ex to my cheer the fuck up party.
Yeah, because you needed to cheer the fuck up.
I'm seeing Dylan.
And where is he?
He had other plans.
Just like at Christmas? You always talk about who is there for you, and I'm pretty sure you know that's a lie.
That's for me to decide, though.
You make really bad decisions, though.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, I'm always sorry.
Where's the bathroom? Oh, just there.
Okay.
Thanks, Reagan.
Wait, you do know each other?
No, we were just talking earlier, that's it.
Sometimes I'm not sure if I'm going crazy or if I'm the only sane one here.
Well, you should probably figure that out then. God damn it!
Lighten up.
The world's ending anyways.
Excuse me?
I just got an alert on my phone, and it says that the contagion is spreading faster
So?
than expected.
Since we're all screwed.
Oh, life like sucks anyways.
You're gonna get shit-faced.
More so!
And you're like so pretty. Will you be my doomsday buddy?
Oh my god. There is coffee in the kitchen. You should probably have some.
I'm sensing that you don't believe us about this doomsday thing.
You okay? Look, I know life is tough sometimes, and you're dealing with a lot of feelings.
I don't know how she could do this to me. Reagan's supposed to be my best friend.
Reagan?
Reagan's the tall one, Kennedy's the little one.
That's right, thanks.
I'm always so nice to her. I held her purse at the show last week. I gave her all the answers to that geography test, and then she goes and kisses him.
We're gonna have to talk about the ethics of cheating on tests later. I don't know why Reagan did what she did, but you're gonna have to find a way to deal with it.
You want to deal with my first real heartbreak? I wish Mom was here.
I'm sorry, Liza. You know, I'm not good at these things. You know I love you. I just want to see you smile. What I really want to say is that if this Reagan person is the type of person that kisses the boys you like, maybe she's just not a friend.
You just don't know her like I do. Maybe there's a reason she did it.
Don't try to justify somebody else's bad behavior. Sometimes people do terrible things, and they have bad behavior that we just can't fix. And that goes for your mom as well.
I'm having a hard time coming to terms with the impending end of the world.
I told you not to listen to those drunk people.
The people at CBC are drunk?
Whatever, that shit's in the US. But it started in China.
Should I be scared?
We're probably fine. That's what FEMA's for.
FEMA's American.
Sure it is, Kendall.
Excuse me. Have either of you ladies seen Liza?
No, she's probably pouting somewhere.
Oh, that can't be very good for the baby. I should go find her.
Wait, is Liza really pregnant? Am I psychic now? Do those pills from that website really work?
No.
Then why does Dylan's mom think Liza's knocked up?
Kennedy, sometimes it's smart to be proactive. We both know Liza is miserable with Dylan. What I'm doing is for the greater good. She's gonna thank me one day.
I'm pretty drunk, so I'm gonna have to trust you on this. Speaking of proactive, we should totes prep for these zombies.
Wait, has anybody said the outbreak's causing zombies?
Regs, it's always zombies.
Knock, knock.
Oh, jeez.
Hi, I didn't see you there.
You know, I was just thinking that while Dylan has told Red and I all about you, we've actually never met.
Dylan?
I'm his mom.
Hi. So nice to meet you.
I just gotta say how thrilled I am about the news. Red's not quite on board yet, but he'll get there.
The news. Oh, the virus.
The virus? You're so funny. I totally get why my Dylan fell for you. The baby.
Oh, I'm not pregnant.
Oh, nonsense. I understand you need to keep that hush-hush for the first while, but I'm gonna be your mom-in-law. And Dylan is totally gonna propose, if he hasn't already. But my Dylan's very honorable that way.
No, I'm like really not pregnant. Kennedy was just making that up. I'm not even sure that Dylan and I have a future.
Does Dylan know this?
I'd assume so.
Well, he will now.
The world's ending anyway.
I am so sorry. I didn't mean to.
It's okay, no worries. Do you mind if I have a line?
That's a flower. I hope you don't have a gluten sensitivity.
Sorry, hi.
Maybe we should talk somewhere else.
No, I'm just enjoying.
No room. Always room for a five-way.
No. Bye-bye. I missed you.
Oh, I missed you too.
It's too bad we won't have much time together on account of the whole end of the world thing.
The world isn't ending. The media is just always hyperbolic about this kind of stuff.
Look, I might not be able to feel my face right now, but something is not right.
Chill. It will be alright.
You're right.
It always is.
Need to chill.
Let's get you some water.
No. I don't need any water. I just need to loosen up. That's what you're right about. I've been an uptight bitch. For so long, you didn't deserve everything I put you through. And now that the world is ending, I'm gonna be a whole new me.
It's ancient history. Don't worry about it. And stop with the entire world is ending thing. Just fear-mongering propaganda by the alt-right.
6 months is hardly ancient history. When the world really is ending.
Look, Liza, I appreciate you trying to make amends. I really do. But breakups happen. You made your choice. I just don't want you to hate me for moving on.
So you don't care about what I just showed you?
We can worry about the world later. Right now, I just want us to worry about us. I'm very happy that we can still be friends. You mean a lot to me, Liza. What are you doing?
Making amends? That's why you came to my party, isn't it?
Look, I came to the party because I was genuinely worried about you. You fell off the face of the earth after your dad passed. So when I got your invitation, I thought you missed me too, as a friend.
Lame.
I have a girlfriend now.
Wait. What?
We met overseas on my trip. She's actually flying back next month. I think you guys are gonna get along quite nicely.
It's the zombie apocalypse, and you're worried about your girlfriend?
I love her.
Yeah, just like I love my boyfriend, Dylan, or whatever his
Liza?
face is. But I'm ending it because he doesn't encourage me to be the best possible version of myself.
But you guys are still together.
Technicality? I mean, technically?
I'm sorry, I'm gonna leave now. You obviously are still working on some stuff. I'm not gonna go through that again.
It's your loss. I'm a total 8 now. And that European accent is fake.
Look, you're all stocked up. Just relax for a bit and we'll leave after the countdown.
Regs, we need to leave now.
We can't leave now. I'm waiting for someone.
If I die because of this, I'm gonna haunt the hell out of you.
You.
Me what?
You invited him.
You're gonna have to be more specific. I invited a lot of people.
Mark.
What about him?
He has a girlfriend now. And even though the world is probably ending, he won't even hook up with me.
Well, you did break up with him.
Why did you invite him?
Because I wanted you to fall back in love or some shit. I just didn't plan it very well.
Why are you so determined to get me to leave Dylan?
Because you've been miserable ever since you started seeing him.
It's all unrelated.
Maybe he actually deserves to be happy.
Please. None of us are actually happy. It's all a fucking act.
Excuse me?
All we do is sit around and talk shit about people, go to yoga, and shop. I haven't done anything that I really want to do in years.
Things that you've wanted to do.
Yeah. You're all like, follow my bliss. But when my bliss doesn't add up with your bliss, you say my ideas are stupid.
You wanted to sell your scrub business and go back to school. That's pretty fucking stupid. Look, I'm just trying to save you from yourself. Not my fault you're depressed as fuck.
Don't act like you're not miserable too.
You seriously don't get it, do you? Just because you're unhappy doesn't mean everyone else is. Some of us, like me, are perfectly happy with our superficial lives. And we don't obsess over negative stuff on the news either because we know it doesn't impact us. You telling Mark that the world is ending and then taking out your rejection on me just shows that you're projecting your pessimism onto me.
You think I'm projecting?
Yeah, I do. I think you're having a midlife crisis or something. So you're attacking our friendship, the one consistent thing in your life.
I just can't even believe.
You listen to me. No one made you be my friend. I didn't kidnap you or blackmail you into following me around like a puppy.
Excuse me?
You may have had an excuse when you were little to latch on to me after your mom ditched, but you chose to be my friend in our adult years. I've always been there for you, regardless of what you may think. You've got to stop projecting your misanthropy onto me and onto Kennedy.
Actually, I'm pretty sure we've always been cool.
Yeah, I've got no issues with you, Kennedy.
Aw, thanks, Liza.
Shut up, you two.
You've never respected me as a person. I've always had to go along with your shit advice, like hosting this party.
Or what? You'd be alone in this big scary world and have to make new friends?
Maybe I should have.
Maybe you should.
Guys?
You wouldn't be anyone without me. Who pushed you to talk to more guys? Who taught you to dress for your body type? Who encouraged you to start your scrub business?
That's it. You've always told me what to do.
There's a guy at the door. He looks a little off.
So what? I'm a bossy asshole? At least I'm honest about who I am. You're just a follower. Work again.
I'll just keep them outside. Both go.
I understand how you feel about Reagan. I used to want to be an astrobiologist.
Wait, you wanted to study aliens and stuff?
Well, rock samples. Contact hasn't been made yet. Duh. Turns out, though, I'm not very good at chemistry. And people kept laughing at me when I told them what I wanted to be. So I figured, fuck it. And here I am.
I'm sorry, I just didn't peg you for having an interest in science.
Why? Because I say so many stupid things? Bitch! I say that shit for comedic relief. Ugh, fuck you.
I have told Dylan all about your lies. He's gonna be devastated, but I think it is for the best. I wish we could stay and for the countdown. However, I do not wish to usher in the new year with the likes of you.
Okay, just rude.
Okay. You know what? Fuck this pity party. I'm not staying here and getting the fucking plague or whatever the hell's going on. These people can take care of themselves. I need to visualize my own happiness for once. It's fine. They don't matter.
You can hear you.
What do I want to be wearing at the end of the world?
In my people's tongue, it means I am in great pain. Please help me. Yo, DJ, drop that beat.
Whoa, hey, let's not go.
Okay, good. I'm so ready to leave too.
I'm just grabbing my toothbrush first. For fuck's sakes. Reagan? You fucking slut!
Holy fuck!
So yeah. Sorry, Liza.
It's just like Black Swan, only she's not in your head. I might be though.
Not now, Kennedy.
Who's Kennedy? Ooh. God, take a joke.
Help me up, you cunt.
So sorry, Reagan.
Quit your sobbing. I'm gonna press charges unless you fucked up my face.
This makes total sense. You're both shitty, shitty people. Kennedy, did you know about this?
I'm told a surprisingly little amount about anything.
Well, there's not much more for me to say.
Guys?
I'm so sorry, Liza. You pay my rent. I should know better. But I'm determined to make it work with the both of you, if that's cool.
Absolutely not. And with the both of us? Are you kidding me?
Guys.
Is everybody seeing this?
I knew this was gonna fucking happen. Happy New Year! What? Just because everyone's dead doesn't change the fact that it's a party.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Dylan, you don't get to talk right now.
Oh, shut up.
Neither do you. Dylan, you and your asshole parents.
Hey, no need to be rude.
Oh, yes, there fucking is. You have that cabin up in the woods. Do you have the keys with you?
I sure do. I was gonna whisk Reagan away there this evening.
You're so romantic.
Do you remember how to get there?
Oh, look who needs me now.
Oh my god. Who still has their Christmas decorations up?
It's only New Year's.
Yeah, it's time for that shit to come down.
Guys, stop.
Guys, stop!
We're taking my car. Kennedy, help me get Reagan in here.
Liza, I think you're forgetting somebody.
No, I'm not.
You're not gonna be that much of a bitch, are you?
We can all agree he's a total asshat, but he doesn't deserve to die. You're better than this.
No, I'm not.
We can use him as zombie bait. We don't actually know they're zombies. It's always zombies. Watch better movies.
Kennedy, you've always had great taste in movies.
How long do you think it's going to take for her to turn?
I wasn't bit by anything.
Of course you'd say that. Just know that when the time comes, I'll take care of it.
I'm not gonna be a zombie.
No, just a cheating whore.
It's the end of the world. Are you really gonna keep a grudge against me the entire time?
Holy fuck, seriously?
You invited your parents? I thought it was just supposed to be us.
What are you two doing here?
Don't you mean, Mother, Father, I'm so glad to see you. I'm so relieved you survived the end of the goddamn world.
It's gonna be my next sentence, Dad.
Yeah, well, after your whore girlfriend here ruined the evening for us with her fake pregnancy, your father and I decided just to take a little drive, get some fresh air, and as we left, some guy burst through the front door of the building and started hassling everybody there.
Wait, you let the zombie in? You're the reason everyone is dead.
Told you it was zombies.
Zombie? Who knows? He was green and coated in something. Probably one of those damn false flag aliens. I told you, Annette, if we voted for...
Yeah, but we managed to escape with our lives, and we drove straight up here to the cabin. And it's fully stocked, it's good for a month, but only for 4 people.
You didn't think to call me?
I texted you several times today and asked you to meet us up here.
Probably too busy to look at it. All right. I'm new to this, but I think you're all gonna need to listen to me.
I'm shocked as hell you're holding a gun. I know you're not gonna shoot me.
I put up with your shit for far too long, Reagan. You've stabbed me in the back one too many times. And you're always, follow my bliss, be the best version of myself. Well, the best version of myself is where I stop being a doormat.
I like this version of you. It's all sorts of hot.
Liza, I think if we...
Get inside, Kennedy. The rest of you can fuck right off. Good luck, I guess. Think of how many calories you'll burn running away from that green guy back in the woods there.
Wow, that was amazing. Thanks for not dooming me to die with everyone else.
I have a confession.
What? That you're a certified stone cold badass like Angelina Jolie before she got happy?
This is a pellet gun. I understand if you want to tell everybody so they don't, die.
Screw that. Those people sucked. Okay, even I know this is gonna sound super cold, but I'm really upset I can't Instagram this. Holy fuck! Ah! Is that a BB gun? Not sure if that's hilarious or pathetic. I knew it, Reagan. I knew you'd somehow be the death of me.
How did you get in?
Oh, this place totes has a back door. Don't worry, I locked it behind me.
Are you gonna kill us?
With what, my bare hands? Like I could do that. Calm the dramatics. I'm proud of you. I mean, I fucking hate your guts right now because you literally and figuratively threw me out to die. But you stood up to me. No one's ever done that before. We don't want you here. Too bad. You bitches are stuck with me till the end of the world.
At least that won't be very much longer.
At least you experienced your much whined about personal growth, Liza.
The zombies are here. This time they're not symbolic. They're literally here right now, eating my ex-boyfriend.
You told me to shoot for the moon, and I'm flying through space. You told me I could land among the stars, and I'm hoping to land together someplace. Pave the road, yeah, go, go. I know you show me how to get out of the rut. You told me to shoot for the moon. You told me I could land among the stars, the stars, the stars, the stars. You told me to shoot for the moon, and I'm flying through space. You told me I could land among the stars, and I'm hoping to land together someplace, someplace safe among the stars.
Take it.
Jeez.
Oh, this is good. Facebook profile.
Selfie. Oh yeah, this is not.
Take it
double
already.
chin.
Selfie game strong.
Did you take it?
Hurry up and take it.